Your speakers turn them up, boom, the reefer burn it up. Cause vibe reactions in the building, we for certain love. The king of this reaction thing, and it's curtains for a fool that think it coming at the team. It ain't hurting us, true. I'm a vibe like Ray, and that's my brother and them. He love it when you go monkey with them bars, and it's my jungle gym. There's laughter in reality. Whenever Brody's streaming, keep it real and don't be scheming. Yo, he's actually no cap with it, so follow vibe reaction.
What is good, Vibe Gang? It is your boy Ray here with another one. So I saw everybody doing 2025 talking points about what they gonna be doing 2025, and I was like, yo, that's a great idea, man. I should do that. I should let everybody know what's going on, because there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in the page. First and foremost, what's going on, Vibe Gang? I got some videos coming for you. You guys ready? I'm reacting to a reactor today. Anyway, there's just a lot of things, a lot of stuff that happened. Today I would say, well, I got the email last night. But a lot of things happened that understandably happened, but so I'm gonna start off with a little bit of bad news, because I got a whole bunch of good shit coming. First, the Ren Live, if you check right now, the Ren Karaoke Live, that is down right now, and YouTube gave me a strike, so I'm fighting the strike right now, for reasons that, it's obvious. It's obvious why. It wasn't because of the talking. It wasn't because of that. Because like I told them in the email, I don't care about the monetization. I just want it to be live. Like, you can have the monetization. I don't give a fuck about that. Like, dude, I don't get paid for half the shit that I do. Like, understand, when I get paid from YouTube, you know what keeps me afloat? You know what keeps me to survive? Is the donos. Donos is what's keeping me afloat. Because my whole entire check goes to, like, literally, no exaggeration, I have about $1 to, like, probably $2 sometimes left over of my check after I pay everything. So the donos keep everything else afloat. So I don't care about the monetization on YouTube like that, because what I'm getting is enough that I can take care of business. And the donos got me on the other hand. So shout out to all the donos out there. But it's a business. YouTube is a business, and it's smart. Like, I get it. I get why you did it. I'm gonna dispute it just to dispute it, but eventually it's gonna be taken down. But it leads me to the good news. That has pushed me to go say, you know what, fuck it. I think I'm in a good spot right now where I think it's smart to have my Patreon open. So I'm gonna open up my Patreon soon. I'm gonna open it up very soon, like in the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna open it up and everything, and I'm gonna have the pricing points. And me and my wife came down with it, and there's gonna be 2 pricing points. And I got my little handy dandy book that a subscriber sent me with the album Mainstream Downfall, that my man MGK, the album review is gonna be fire. I can't wait to get that one done. This month is happening. That's another thing, but that's later. I'll talk to you about that later. So the Patreon's gonna have 2 price points. Price point number 1 is gonna be you'll be able to see blocked videos, and you'll be able to see my talking points. Like, so all my talking points that I had on YouTube, I'm going to start putting them there, because it's going to open up a lot of time for me to do a lot more. I'm trying to keep this just music reactions. I'm just trying to keep it to the music. That's what Vibe Reactions is. I don't want it to be nothing else. So I'm trying to take all that stuff and find a designation for it. So what I'm going to do is take those talking points and like when I talk about political stuff, or when I talk about Diddy, or when I talk about anything like that, I'm going to talk about it, but I'm going to put it up on there. YouTube is acting up a lot on the videos that I'm putting up, like 72.6 or some shit like that. Last time I saw % of the videos that I don't get paid for. So it aggravates the fuck out of me, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do a Patreon. If people want to see my talking points, that's where I'm going to put it because I wanted to do that anyway because I want to keep this just straight music. So for one price point, you're going to get the block videos and you're going to get all my talking points on all categories, political, music, religion, doesn't matter. I'm going to get raw, unfiltered. It's going to be disgusting. Not like that, but not that vulgar, but it's going to be raw and uncut. It's going to be the rawest that you've seen me. I'm going to be saying a lot of things that a lot of people probably not going to fucking like. Not us, though. Not Vibe Gang. The Vibe Gang that's going to join the Vibe Gangs, they already know what I feel about a lot of things. And they still ride with your boy. So it's not going to be nothing new that they're going to hear from me. So, bada bing, bada boom. You understand saying? Anyway, I'm going to have all that stuff up there for the first price point. The second price point, not only are you going to get all of that, but you're going to get also, I wrote it down. And I wrote it down real small. This is how I write. I doodle. I write all over the place. Behind the scenes and I'm a fucking idiot. Behind the scenes, the trips that I take with the family. You're gonna start seeing behind the scenes in the sense of how me sitting here and coming up with my merch idea. Me sitting here coming up with my intro idea. Me sitting here coming up with anything you could think of. Anything that you could think of how it's done, or everything that you see that I do on my videos, how that stuff is done. And then you're gonna start seeing family trips. You're gonna start seeing like videos probably with me and my wife. You're probably gonna see videos with probably me and my son, with me and my daughter. Those are the type of things you're going to be getting with the second price point. You're going to be getting, like the days that I got to take dogs to the vet, or if the days that I'm cleaning the pool. Just a bunch of extra stuff that I want to I've been wanting to take out of my page for a while now and put it somewhere else to give it its own destination. I don't know why my words are coming out like that. But that's what you're going to get for the second pricing point. And those pricing points, I'm going to make it fair. I'm going to make it fair for everybody. And I'm going to be dropping all that and soon. It's going to be soon that I'm going to, the Patreon. I just need to go into it because at one point I did have a Patreon and I just deactivated it. And, but I'm going to activate it again and I'm going to restructure it and make it all new and and then put it out. And it's going to have the pricing points. It's going to have everything that you guys need to know on there. But I'm also going to put a video in YouTube letting you guys know the Patreon, the link where to join the Patreon, all that stuff, and all the information on the pricing points and get more in depth on that. So that I am going to be dropping the Patreon soon. Very soon. February 1st. Ladies and gentlemen, you see what? One little bit of bad news, like them giving me a strike for that. One little bit of bad news brings out so much out of me. So before, when I get bad news, I used to get angry. I used to get upset. I used to punch walls. I used to do a lot of stupid shit. Now a little bit of bad news motivated me to say February 1st. 6 p.m. Ren Karaoke. And I need all the renegades to please, I need your help on this one, guys. You guys did an amazing job in the first one, but I know that we could do a lot better than that. I'm going to make the post this week. I'm going to make it up. I'm going to make it on my phone, and I'm going to put it up this week for the promo to push the next Ren Karaoke Live. This one is called Singing with Ray. Now, let's talk about it. Unfortunately, when we are live, there's a lot of things that we can and cannot do. So unfortunately, I had to come up with some type of rules. And not only rules, but it's also so the flow of the stream. The rule number one. There's about three, not two, it's like two. It's really two. You have to have good audio. In the sense of your audio and the song that you're playing has to be audibly pleasing to hear. And not even perfect. Just enough that we can hear the beat and we can hear your voice. That's what we need from you. I'm not charging you guys anything to jump on live and do any of this stuff. So just follow the little bit of rules that I have and just do me that favor, because I'm trying to do something with this. Because Ren is the one who inspired Casey, that inspired me to get this stuff to get this one done, and we had a great showing. So I want a lot more people to witness that, and I want it to be even bigger. I do have a special guest coming up. I'm gonna keep it this time. I'm gonna keep it about 3, because when YouTube was making me watch the video over and over and over again to watch all the stuff that I need, that I should take out, and then make it a fucking hour video with everything cut the fuck off. But okay. The audible, everybody was talking over each other. It was very hard to hear back. If I was like rewatching it, audibly didn't sound good. And that's my take on it. It didn't sound good. There was too many people on. So I'm going to have only 2 people at a time. So far, I have 1 guest coming up. I have a second person that I'm asking, but I'm going to keep that a surprise, because I want to keep that kind of a thing. Like, you don't know who's going to be the guest, and then it could be an artist, it could be a reactor, it could be anybody. So I for now I got 1, but I want to at least get 1 more. I think that's more audibly pleasing and stuff. The cursing and stuff like that, I don't care about that, but like we OD'd. I OD'd. So let's try not to OD on the cursing like that, but I don't care if you curse or not. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care if you smoke, I don't care if you do anything, but you must be 18 years old to participate in the karaoke. So if you're not 18 years of age, you cannot come up. That's kind of just me going off of your word that you're not. I know, people bullshit and kids bullshit on their things, saying they're older than they are, but you must be 18 years or older. So I'm just going Scott's honor on that one. I can't really ID you. I'm not fucking nobody to ID nobody, but it must be 18 years or older to join the live. But if I look at you and you look like you're not, I'm not gonna bring you up. So because I could see you when you pop up before I put you on screen. But that's pretty much it for that. I'm gonna work on the promo for the second karaoke night, which is gonna be February 1st, 6 p.m. That's the time. February 1st, 6 p.m. And it's gonna be Ren's Karaoke Special Edition, Singing with Vibe. Since it's Valentine's month, we're going to do some Ren singing. So if you are a singer, if you want to show your vehiculars, it's on you. You would come up, and it's going to be structured a little bit different, just so for the flow of it. Just so it could flow easier and everybody, because there was a lot of people waiting for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours even, to get up and show what they got. So I don't want that to happen again, because that's not fair to them. So what I'm going to do is, I just need you to give me your name. What year did you started to listen to Ren? And how has Ren motivated you? Those are the 3 questions that I'm going to ask. We'll talk for a little bit. And after you answer that question, boom, you start your performance. And then when you stop, I'll tell you what I think. The guests will tell you what they think. And we say our goodbyes and our thank yous, and then we on to the next one. And as long as we keep it like that, it's just gonna flow it smoother. Unfortunately, if I have to be a dick, I'm going to be a dick. I will take you off screen, and I will do that just because I need people to get that this has to go like this. Because if not, it's gonna be chaos, and we're gonna be there for hours, and then people are gonna be waiting, and then people are going to be leaving, and I don't want that. I want everybody to have a pleasant experience throughout the whole thing. I didn't get a lot of complaints, but I did see things myself that I'm like, oh, no, hell no. Me as a consumer, I would have not watched that whole entire live. I would have not watched. It was funny. I had an amazing time. It was the best live in the world. But me, if I didn't know anybody and I was just coming in and watching it, I would have been like, nah, it's too much. And that's just me talking. So we're going to put some type of structure in there. You do have to be 18 years of age or older to join the live. But, I mean, that's, like I said, I have to just take your word for it. I can't really do much about it. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. For that part, for the Rent Karaoke part. The page itself, the reactions themselves. Let's get into that. Nothing's really gonna change. I'm still gonna give you as much reactions as I gave you before. I'm gonna give you the same exact thing. Most of these stuff is gonna be implemented. Most of the things that I'm gonna say is gonna be implemented in February. I'm just gonna end the month in January the way I've been doing things. February, all that stuff comes into place. Then that's how that's how I have to run it. So, this month I'm gonna finish off with the interviews that I have, and I'm gonna finish off with the album reviews that I'm doing. I'm gonna finish the way I have it already planned because I'm not changing nothing on my schedule. But from February on, we're going to do 1 month album reviews where I'm going to be doing one album review a week. And that's it, on top of reactions and Patreon stuff, of course. And then the next month I'm doing the podcast. I'm gonna do the podcast, one podcast a month. So that's 4 artists, 4 reactors, 4 content creators a month that I'm gonna give you. And that's how I want to structure it, because I just think schedule-wise it'll be easier. And I really don't want the actual music vibe reaction page to take effect of all of the changes that I'm doing and the other stuff that I'm adding on to my schedule. So, unfortunately, for the Storytime with Ray page, although I love doing the shit and it was amazing and I had so much fun doing it, I'm not going to take it down. It's there for anybody to go watch the videos. But that one, I'm going to have to put it in the back burner for now. I am going to come back with it. But for now, I'm going to put it in the back burner until I could come with something that I know is going to really, 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 really hit. Same concept, I think, but something way different. So just give me time. I'm going to structure all this first and get comfortable with the way I do things first. And then I'll go and finish and figure out what I'll do with that. So that's what's going to happen. So this month, we have interviews and we have album reviews. But next month, I'm going to go and I'm going to start with album reviews, I want to say. No, there's a lot of interviews that I want to get done. I'm ending this month with doing the MGK album. I'm going to end the month doing that album. So next month, yes, I'll be doing the album reviews. And that's what I got for you. That's how I'm just going to structure it. 1 week album reviews, 1 week interviews. And I know people are going to be dropping on the month that, let's say the month that I'm doing interviews, people are going to be dropping the album review. Well, be patient. That's all I can tell you. Is just be patient. Because unless you guys want me not to do album reviews live no more and do separate reactions to each song, then I can do it that way. And not do those lives no more and give opportunity to do DONO lives. I could do that too. But I don't know. It's whatever you guys want. I think that'll be a better structure for it. But you guys tell me what you guys think about that portion of it. Everything else is pretty much set in stone. I'm not changing anything. But on that one, I'm still kind of trying to figure out a good, comfortable spot of how I put things out. Because right now I'm just doing shit at random dates. And that my OCD doesn't, I don't like seeing that. It gets me really, I don't know. I don't feel right looking at my calendar and seeing a whole bunch of different type of stuff every day. So I would rather keep it structured where, I could actually get a lot more other shit done. So I think the album reviews 1 month, interviews next month, or podcast next month will be best. Or I just thought about this: 1 week album review, 1 week interview. Fuck it, we'll do it that way. That's easier. Scratch that shit off. See how we do things? Because somebody in the comment section said, "Nigga, come on," and I said, "All right, I got you." So 1 week we're gonna do album reviews. 1 week we do interviews. Fuck it, we'll do it that way. But I'm not gonna do multiple album reviews in 1 week. I'm just gonna do one album review. It's gonna be for that week. So 1 week album review, 1 week. One podcast. There you go. We'll do it that way. 1 week album, 1 week podcast, and we'll do it that way. And that's pretty much it, guys. That I'm so excited about everything extra that else is coming. With there's a lot of things that I can't talk about because it's not set in stone. It's just conversations that just started happening right now, and it's just things that we all got to work out. But throughout the year, you guys are going to be getting updates by a lot of us about different things that's going to be going on in the community, different things that's going to be going on in the Ren community, different things that's going to be going on in my community. It's going to be different. I got the church thing coming, the same thing that I've been doing with Ren. I'm going to be doing with Upchurch, and then when he drops his album and Upchurch drops Blue Jeans. I think it's Blue Jeans. No, not Blue Jeans. What the fuck am I talking about? Creeker 3. When Upchurch drops Creeker 3 and we do that live album review, that's when the promo stops. That's when I jump onto another artist and start doing these same things, but with those artists, to give different fan bases an opportunity to get stuff done. So that's also going to be different things that I'm going to be doing as well. So, and that's going to be just on, that one is going to be at random. That one's going to be on time constriction in time frame. So I'll probably go live twice in 1 week. And if I do, it's because I'm going to be doing one of those. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I hope you guys enjoy the reactions that are coming up next. I got a reactor that's been asked that if I could react to this reactor. I'm not going to tell you nothing else. It's going to be a big surprise. And I got all this other dope thing. Happy birthday, Elvis. 90 years old today. We love you. Appreciate the crap out of you, man. I love all of you guys. I'm going to talk to you guys later. Peace!